So who's wondered what Phnom Penh, the capital of Cambodia, is actually like? Well, let's take a look. I've been in Phnom Penh for 3 days now. So in this video, I'm going to explain my experiences and stories of being in this wonderful capital city the last 72 hours. Let's try and cross this road, should we? We made it. I'm also going to be telling you the differences that I've experienced between Thailand and Cambodia. I'm making a bit of a comparison of the two countries. I'm currently on a walk. I'm going to walk along the Mekong River today. I think it's going to be quite a good place to have a conversation and tell a few stories about my last 72 hours in Cambodia. Now, the Mekong River might not be the prettiest river in the world, but it's certainly one of the longest. It stretches out 5,000 kilometers and goes through 6 countries. It goes through China, Myanmar and Laos. It also goes through Cambodia, Thailand and Vietnam. The people here are just as friendly as Thailand, that's for sure. And it's been so far so good in Phnom Penh. It's absolutely brilliant here. The food is incredible. The people are so friendly. The weather at the moment is absolutely stunning. It's incredibly cheap, so there's a lot of reasons to come to this place, that's for sure. Now, I couldn't do too much filming yesterday. The reason was I spent most of the day on a trip to the killing fields and S21, the prison camp. So it was a very sobering experience going to the killing fields and S21, the prison camp. I thought I knew a little bit about the war in Cambodia, but it was an incredibly emotional and educational experience. If anyone does come to Phnom Penh, I would highly, highly recommend going to it. One thing I do really like about Phnom Penh, which is actually better I think than Bangkok, is the bar scene. I think it's absolutely amazing here. The Mekong River is here, but along here you've got loads of absolutely brilliant rooftop bars. The thing is in Bangkok with the rooftop bars is it's luxury. If you're going to a rooftop bar in Bangkok, you're going to be spending a lot of money. But the rooftop bars here are really, really cheap. And at night time, you've got a great view looking over the Mekong. It's absolutely brilliant. Hello. So, for anybody who's interested in visiting Phnom Penh in Cambodia, I like to share my advice and give you a few tips that I've learned from being here 72 hours. The first one being that they actually accept US dollars here. If you've got US dollars, you can use them in virtually any place you want to eat or drink here, which I was actually quite surprised with. You have got to be really, really careful on tuk-tuks here. There are stories of many, many scams with tuk-tuk drivers. One of them being, as you're driving on a tuk-tuk, they will say, "My tuk-tuk has broken down." They will then try to let you push the tuk-tuk. While they're doing that, they will actually steal from you, so be very, very careful. Nice day. Nice day. The irony was, as I was talking about safety in Phnom Penh, a guy came up to me there on his bike and he was basically trying to snatch this GoPro from me straight away. So you do have to be really, really careful in Phnom Penh, especially at night. But I've had no experiences at all in the last 3 nights. You just hear some stories. So yeah, be very, very careful. Keep your wallet and your phone close to you at all times here. Another thing, check your change when you buy something here. Very often they will shortchange you because they know that you are not used to their notes and currency. So always check that they give you the right change. Be streetwise, don't do anything stupid, don't annoy anyone, especially locals. And if you do all of them things, you're going to be absolutely fine. One thing I really do like when I do walk along this river is you've got all this fitness equipment along the side of the road and the river here. So it's really busy as well. Every time I've walked past, there's at least 10-20 people working out. It's absolutely brilliant to see. Fills me with joy when I see people working out and trying to be healthy. In fact, I haven't been to the gym for a couple of days, so let's do a few pull-ups and dips, huh? So I need a little mid-workout rest actually, but one thing that's really good is that people actually use this equipment. In the West, when you see all this street fitness equipment, which is what I call it, it just doesn't get used. It's just sat there and rusts, and it's a complete waste of money usually. So it's just really nice to see actually people using it. I fell. Bro, can I? Show everyone this sport. I forgot what it was called, but I saw this in Vietnam, and for anybody who likes football will know how incredibly impressive this is. I've had a pretty nice walk along the Mekong, done a bit of fitness, watched a bit of sport, looked at the river. It's been great. So now I'm going to show you, just off here is Phnom Penh night market. Went here last night and it was brilliant, so let's check it out. Now, one difference I noticed when I came to this market last night compared to Thailand markets is that they don't hassle you and haggle you as aggressively as they do in Thailand, which is really nice. So you can just walk around nice and relaxed. So like most markets in Southeast Asia, it's basically a combination of food and clothing. So if you're hungry and need a new pair of trainers, this is the place to come. And my favourite area of this night market is this almost little food court here. So around the perimeter of these carpets are loads of food stalls. So once you get your food, you take your trainers or shoes off, and then you come and sit on these carpets. In the middle of the carpets, you've got condiments and sauces and tissues. So you grab your meal, and you come and sit down. Now it's quite early in the evening yet, but in the next couple of hours this will be really, really busy. So at the moment there's just one family behind me having some food. After all that walking, I'm hungry, so let's have some food, huh? So, a slight language barrier issue when I was ordering my food. I was supposed to get noodles with lamb. I ended up with rice and chicken. And very nice it is too. It actually annoys me a little bit when other travellers complain if people get their order wrong and things like that. I mean, the meal was about $1.50. Just eat it and get on with it. So that was a thoroughly enjoyable meal, and that cost 13,000 Cambodian reals. So now I'm off to a rooftop bar called Wonders. I've just met two people from the hostel I'm staying in, and they're going there now, so I thought I'd tag along. I'm gonna go for a drink and watch the sunset. Sounds pretty good to me. To everybody for watching my video. The next video that's going to be uploaded is a review of the Mad Monkey hostel that I'm staying in Phnom Penh. I've just finished my espresso martini and now I'm about to go back to the hostel. But thanks again for watching and see you tomorrow.